imagine you have a board like
Start
this
with the grip.
and you keep
Our
the back
hand
of
is
your
the
hand
connecting
flat.
link.
Walker's cave
Put that
traveled
grip.
to the ends of the earth, to the loneliest.
When we need to reflect back or we need inspiration, museums are there for us, and it's our responsibility to make sure that the fly fishing world, the fly fishing history is preserved.
Preserving the history of fly fishing is very important. Without the artifacts here in the museum, we'd be losing a tremendous amount of information, tremendous amount of history. I think it's important to preserve all of those things for future generations.
I think that the American Museum of Fly Fishing offers more than what we would even see in our lifetimes. What we're doing is going to be passed on to generation after generation.
A nice fish.
Whoa!
Way to go. It was great flip.
Once again, you have introduced me to something wonderful in fishing, Lefty.
I am a strong believer that the more you understand the history, the better your experience will be on the water.
Everyone is eager to learn something new to increase their enjoyment of the sport. The more you know, the more successful you are on the water.
To me, it's almost like dancing because it's a full feeling from my tiptoes to my fingertips.
Joan Wolfe remains a tremendous influence to younger anglers, certainly female anglers.
I think it's important for young girls, grown women to walk into the museum and see people like Joan and Mary Orvis Marbury and the long history that we have of women in our sport, and hopefully that opens doors for them as well.
When people ask me now what my favorite fish is, I say, whatever I'm fishing for. And if they ask me my favorite place, wherever I am.
Learning from the past history of fly fishing and the traditions, I think, is very important for conserving waters. Without conservation involvement, there are a lot of fisheries that would be lost.
Pennsylvania State recognized that they have to put some good regulations on managing these fish. Now people are realizing that this part of the Susquehanna now below Harrisburg is some of the best smallmouth fishing in the country right now.
It's important that the American Museum of Fly Fishing preserves the history of fly fishing, how we connect the past and the present, and how do we tell those stories in a way that gets people interested in being involved and inspires them to make their own fly fishing history.
We would all like to see future generations enjoy the sport as much as we have. And I think that the museum provides a wonderful place for people to come and learn all they can and all they'd ever want to know about fly fishing.
The museum is a place of reflection. Experience in the museum in person definitely creates an aha moment where people can connect with the history and see their future.
I love it all. Bonding with fishing friends, the history, the literature, and last but not least, just being in the out of doors and having a magic connection to a wild creature. I hope you'll find that too.